Hello everyone, it's Minato here, and today we got some new V-Jump scans. So last night we kind of got the Ryokuya kind of thing, but it was kind of weird in how the translations were, though it ended up being what we thought it was going to. I wanted to make sure we got the scans. However, I did go to sleep before it, so I'm a little late on this by a couple of hours, around like 10ish hours, but I still want to cover this news here. Very interesting. So obviously, as we see from the V-Jump scammers, I'm sure a lot of you have seen at this point, we are getting an Android 8 and Android 17 dual card. Presuming this is going to be for Halloween. Yes, it will be from a special Halloween event based on what Harry Turner is saying, and thanks Harry Turner for going ahead and basically letting us know this information here. So yeah, it's very interesting. Android 8 and Android 17. Now, these guys don't really share too many categories from what I'm seeing. I'm getting this Cell Saga Android 17 because we do have technically the one from the Tournament of Power, if we bring up the Tournament of Power 17 here, but you know, he's not stuff like, you know, Final Trump Card, Battle Wits, Defenders. Actually, they might be on Defenders of Justice. That would make a lot of sense to me because this is Ranger 17, as you could tell. Maybe they'll be on Defenders of Justice, possibly, because it's Ranger 17. Something that we could think about as well. Maybe they may be on Worthy Rivals, possibly, as well. I'm not too sure. Other than that, I don't think any of these other categories, except for Android, is something that they're going to share. So they're probably mostly going to be an Android's category type of... like maybe support type unit, or just like something more suited to the Android category. It makes a lot of sense with all the Red Ribbon Army stuff that's going to be going on during November is what we're presuming. So the Androids category getting a lot of buffs, Red Ribbon Army getting a lot of buffs would make some sense to me. I feel like these guys would possibly be in the Red Ribbon Army category. Now technically they're not like a part of the Red Ribbon Army anymore, but since they were made by the Red Ribbon Army, I feel like they could possibly be on the Red Ribbon Army category. I'm not too sure, however. Probably not, because let's say units like you know, Broly or Vegeta, who used to be Frieza Force, you know, if they ever make a Frieza Force kind of category, any characters that's beyond from when they're in the Frieza Force, like say Blue Saga Vegeta, wouldn't be there. But I don't know, it'd be interesting to see if they would be on a Red Ribbon Army category. I feel like they may just throw them on there because that category probably would need help. That's for sure. But yeah, I like these little like what if like little type of Halloween cards that they're doing, like, you know, Pan and Grandpa Gohan as well, Gotenks and Ghosts. They're always pretty fun to me. So this should also be on global, by the way, since it's the Halloween event. This is definitely going to be coming to global, so don't worry about that. And we could also see an EZA for, if I bring up this unit will probably get an EZA as well. I believe it's STR. These guys are probably going to get an EZA as well. Because I remember the Gotenks and Ghosts and Candy Vegeta got an EZA last Halloween, I believe. So these guys are probably going to get an EZA as well. They could be pretty good after the EZA, so I'm very excited to see how they're going to end up turning out. Like, I'm confident they're going to EZA. The only issue with them is small teams, but yeah, it's going to be the same issue with these free-to-play dual cards. They're going to be on like 3-4 category teams, but that suck. Their links might be a little wonky as well, but let's go ahead and see what kind of happens with them. Now down here is probably the big part that everyone is most interested in. So we got news of LR AGL Prime Battle Trunks. He's getting a legendary EZA right here, an Extreme Z area specifically for him. And then we're getting an Extreme Z area right here. Well, in addition to the existing Extreme Z area with this in Trunks for this Tech Android 17 and STR Android 18. So these are the Future Saga free-to-play versions from the one story event, and of course here's the LR Prime Battle Trunks. So if we look at how should I bring up the Future Saga category? Look at this Future Saga category here. This Trunks is also going to be part of that stage specifically. Where is... I'm trying to bring this up. So let's look at this Extreme Z area. It's probably going to be units that can be used in this Extreme Z area, can be used for that events. So there's these 3 free-to-play units are definitely going to be guaranteed. Like, you have to use them for what's it called? You definitely are going to have to use those units for the Prime Battle Trunks Extreme Z area. Now, I don't know about the other 2 units that could be used. Maybe this guy could get an Awakening and an EZA. Could be possible that we have to use him. Maybe this guy as well. What if both of these units get awakenings and EZAs as well. Like this guy is an SSR. We don't really have a great first for himself. So what if he Dokkan awakens into a TUR and he gets an EZA? Same with this guy. He can Dokkan awaken again into a TUR, get an EZA. That would make a lot of sense to me. This guy is farmable as well from the... is he farmable? Or is he not farmable? No, he's a rare summon unit, huh? It's this guy that's farmable right here. This is the cell that should be farmable, I believe. Yeah, he's got it from this event. Maybe this guy could awaken. I don't know. That kind of ruins that. But I think this guy could also awaken and get an EZA. That's definitely would make a lot of sense to me, though. They probably would have shown it on V-Jump. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what units are required, but for sure I'm assuming these three are going to be required here. So if we're talking about more so what these guys could do. So these guys obviously, we don't know what their EZA is going to be yet, or how they're going to look. I'm assuming this is going to go up to 77%. This can go up to like greatly stacking, honestly. I could see them easily go to greatly stacking because, again, their stats aren't going to be that great because they're free to play. Honestly, bump this up. Just bump these numbers up is probably what's going to be best for them. I think this is already pretty good. When there's a Hybrid Saiyans category enemy, it's not like the worst thing ever. Maybe they could add it to Hybrid Saiyans or Future, or they can make it that they get the additional super attack, or I believe 18 does also get an additional super attack. Maybe they could change that to where if there's another 17 or Android 18 attacking in the same turn as well, that would be pretty cool. Maybe we give them some small support type buffs for, like, I don't know, androids, siblings bond, something like that would be very, very helpful for them. Make them very specialized to these teams because they're on very small amount of teams. 5 and 4 teams is not good. Definitely not. So I gotta make them specialized towards these certain teams. And honestly, I'd be fine if they make them really, really good because they're on the small amount of teams. The androids category is super bad. Extreme Super Battle Road is very difficult as well. So if these guys could potentially be like even a, say, like a type of unit that we would actually run in that event, would be very, very cool in my opinion. And last thing, of course, we have the Prime Battle Trunks. Now, Prime Battle Trunks is going to be very, very powerful, that's for sure. This is going to go up to 90%, I believe, because Prime Battle Goku and this could go to 100% because the Prime Battle Goku and Frieza, they both go 90%, I believe, but you have to keep in mind that they're only super class and extreme class leaders. This guy is a category leader, so it could potentially go up to 100% or higher. Give him a super attack effect here. Maybe this, like, a chance to stun. Maybe he raises defense here would be ideal. Make this greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. And then make it colossal damage, maybe with lowering attack or something like that. Some super battle road effects here would be very, very powerful. Maybe he stacks defense here. I don't know, make him good for long events as well. Give him, like, some differences between them. So, like, you get something from choosing each one. Maybe this is greatly raise attack or raises defense normally and then mega colossal damage. Maybe this would be like stacking defense, but he also lowers attack. I would prefer if they're different, so you can like have a choice between choosing one of them. Would be very cool. This is obviously going to change to percentage. Maybe give him like, I don't know, like 80-ish% start of turn, because he does have pretty high stats. Even for a free-to-play LR, his stats are really high. Like, again, I should always bring this up ahead of time, but if we go to DBZ Space, right, and we look at, you know, the defensive stats right here, let's say, if we sort by, let's say, defense, for example, this Prime Model Trunks is actually the 5th highest character in the game with the defensive stat. This is the 5th highest defensive stat in the game. So he's going to be disgusting. Defensively, they can make him disgusting, especially if he raises defense on super attack. His attack itself, obviously, is kind of low, I feel like, for an LR. I messed that up again. It's like around, what, like 19.2k is what it was. Yeah, 19.3k, because if we like get a direct comparison of his attack stat to other units, his attack stat is pretty low. It's like all the way down here, which makes sense. He is technically a free-to-play LR, but because of that, his defense is super high. Like, his defense is absurd. So if they make this guy like defensive orientated, maybe even to give him like damage reduction or something, he's gonna be a killer in Super Battle Road with this especially. Key 8 is a huge amount of key. Maybe give him some key at the starter turn as well, like how, you know, Bardock, they made Bardock when he was facing one enemy, he used to not get key. Maybe he just gets like key 4, 80% attack and defense start of turn, and then like key plus 8, and then like 100% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies or something. Maybe give him something when he's out super attacking. Maybe I can give him like guard or damage reduction. He could be very gross, especially with like Cold Judgment as a Link. That's going to be insane for him. He has a lot of defense from Links, I feel like, right? Well, maybe not as much, because like he has 25%, 30%, 35% right there. So, I mean, it's mostly Cold Judgment right there, but that's very powerful. He's going to help a lot of these teams. Like, you know, Hybrid Saints isn't, you know, but, you know, I'll take any hybrid buff, man. I'm a hybrids main in Dokkan, for real. But anyway, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta Family, even Super Saiyans could use it still. Android Cell Saga. Like, all these teams could use it. Like, honestly, Battle Wits is like, you know, it's a good category. It's not like the worst category ever, but it's really helped by being paired with Majin Buu Saga. It is a very nice category, but, you know, getting another unit like this added onto there would be very good for that team. For STR Vegeta as well. And what can I say? Another Tech Ultimate Gohan buff, dude. Cold Judgment right there. Very, very spicy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for Prime Battle Trunks' EZA? I may make a concept of him for him or something. These guys, I'm interested to see how they're going to turn out post EZA. Yeah, but thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again to Harry Turner. Oh, one last thing. This confirms that this is going to be coming out this month. Because V-Jump comes around the 21st, right? And that's still like over 2 weeks. And it's only a couple days that's going to come after. So I'm presuming it's going to come out around here. This is when we're probably going to see the event come out. And then we're probably going to see the Halloween event here. Obviously, because it's Halloween. We could see an LR this week as well. Like, possibly even tonight, we could see the new LR. The next week, these units drop. Or even better, actually, a better idea would be... my storage is running low. Oh, but I should clear that. This right here, we get... Because this is specifically for the Prime Battle Trunks, right? So it's coming out a few days after V-Jump. So we could see LR tonight. Then we could see this event like drop like around here. Give us a few days to farm those units up. And then Prime Battle drops like around here. Would make a lot of sense, or they all drop at the same time. I don't know for sure, but we do know that it's coming out this month, so this is not a hint to the next Dokkan Fest necessarily, but we'll go ahead and see. Thank you all again for coming in. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I gotta clear that up. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.